Okay, so my name is Thomas Burke, student number 19442832, and this is for my assignment 4 of my operations management module. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about what I thought worked and didn't work, and what I liked and what I didn't like about the module. So I just have a couple of notes here written down. So yeah, the lectures were spaced out well. All the content that was meant to be covered was covered. It was all clearly laid out on loop. There wasn't too much information overload. Everything that just had to be covered was there. We could access it as easy as you want. Then what I liked then about the course was if I was able to miss a lecture, they were all covered online as well. I'm sure it's frustrating for the lecturer to add another one, but no, all the information was there. So if we did miss something, it was easy enough to catch up. Yeah, the assessment format, I also have that down. I like having the continuous assessment of just an assessment every couple of weeks instead of a final exam at the end, like other lectures do, which can just add so much pressure onto students. Yeah, then for the assessments, so there was good feedback given, especially for the first and second one. I felt I was able to take the information from the first one and apply it to the second one, and actually my grade improved from the second one because of that. I actually found the content quite interesting. I didn't particularly feel bored or lost at all throughout any of the course of the weeks. I was able to keep up with everything. There wasn't too much information given. It wasn't boring. It was actually quite informative, and yeah, I was quite interested in it, to be honest. Then I like the idea of self-learning. I found the lecture sometimes would just give us a certain amount of content covered within the lecture. And then for assignments, we'd have to do the rest ourselves, which I don't have a problem with at all. That was all the things I liked about the course. If there was stuff I would say I'd like to change, or stuff that I found a bit trickier, I would say some of the lectures were a bit repetitive. I found sometimes the lecturer would kind of stick to one point and repeat it time and time again. Which again, I think that was just to overemphasize the points he was trying to get across instead of covering so much and the main points be lost. So I presume maybe that was the reason why it was so stuck to certain things. So I found that kind of difficult for some of the lectures to stay interested and involved. Maybe sometimes you'd lose your train of thought. But the same content would have been covered a few minutes later. So yeah, I don't know. I think that was just overemphasized the point more than anything. I also have down here. Oh yeah, the assignment 3. I'm not the biggest fan of group work, so I think last year the assignment 3 was a solo assignment, and this year it's been up to a 4-person group, which I didn't particularly like. Because myself and another guy ended up carrying the group, and I think you can get away with doing nothing and still get a very good mark. So I think maybe 2 people would have been enough for that. I don't think, like, especially given the word count and the work involved, I think 2 to 3 max would have been enough. And I found like coordinating with different people was tricky enough. So yeah, that's just a personal opinion. I'm just not the biggest fan of group work. Overall, though, happy with how everything was delivered. Happy with how the assignments were laid out, the time we were given. There was no surprises or anything. It was all quite straightforward. But overall, if I were to change anything, just the repetitiveness maybe of the lectures, and then just the assignment tree. I don't think there was a necessity to have 4 people for that assignment. Given it was a solo assignment last year, I think 2 to 3 would have been enough. So that's it. Overall, happy with how I performed in the assignments as well. And that, I think, covers everything. So that's it. Thank you.